Here we have two Breville grinders. The one on the left is a brand new BCG820, never used, and the one on the right is a few years old. It's a BCG800. As we can see with the 800, there's a fair amount of play in the bottom burr. I can lift it and jiggle it around. I'd say there's probably about 2 millimeters of play in that, vertical play. Lateral play is less, but you can still hear it. With the brand new machine, vertical play is a lot less. You can still hear there is some vertical play, but I would estimate probably less than 0.5 millimeter. And lateral play is almost non-existent. If I wasn't holding the camera, I'd be able to hold the grinder with one hand and test the lateral play with the other. You'd be able to hear a little bit of play, but it's basically not a problem at this stage. Just that little bit of vertical play, as you can hear. And going back to the older machine, you can hear the lateral play quite easily, and the vertical play is quite remarkable. So I'll be keeping an eye on the new machine over the next few weeks to see if the play increases, because I noticed when I went to Maya and checked out a demonstration model they had on the shelf, there was significant vertical and lateral play in the bottom burr of that model, even though it had never been used. So I'm just a little bit skeptical about the quality control of these machines. And the first one of these that I had it for a few weeks, and the bottom burr was rock steady, both vertical and lateral. There was no play. After a few weeks, it had started to develop lateral play in the burr. Certainly nowhere near as bad as the old 800 here, but enough to have been a concern. Enough of a concern that I returned it and exchanged it for this new one. So I'll be keeping an eye on that over the next few weeks.